Guys, welcome back to the channel. So in this one we are hopefully going to be putting an FPV camera in this tiny little car. This car is such a detailed little die-cast body on it. Got the doors all open, there's a full-on dashboard inside of there. Even the bonnet itself opens as well to reveal a little sort of fake engine in there. Look at that, woohoo! Woohoo! So anyway, what I would like to do is try and get some FPV going on in here. So I'm probably going to cut out this front window, mount an FPV camera behind the steering wheel somehow so you get a driver's point of view. And basically, I just want to see what this thing's all about inside of it. It's got just an all-in-one ESC control board receiver thing. But I don't know, perhaps I might possibly upgrade that to something else, because it's running on this tiny little yes, one of them. It's not the most professional looking thing, but it does the trick. You know, we've got forwards and backwards, and we've got our steering trim and throttle trim there. Oh no, it's just steering trim and steering drive, sorry. So yes, I still to this day cannot quite work out what brake does, because as you drive along, if you use the push brake, it does nothing. So yes, whatever brake does, nobody knows. But yes, we're gonna have a little look at this. I'm gonna strip it down quickly, take some of the screws out, take the body off, and just have a look, see what it's got inside of it. Okay, so we have got this. It's an all-in-one kind of ESC light board controller receiver jobber. So yes, this does absolutely everything for the car. Now there is a couple of port or pads on there. There's a 3.3 volt and a 5 volt pad that I could solder the FPV camera onto. But one of the things, as I said before, it comes with that rubbish transmitter, and there's no other options to do anything. You know, you can't even turn the lights on or off, they're just on.
Turn the light off, turn the light off, turn the light off.
And the lights themselves, I mean, they're on these boards, so I'd have to work out this four cables, and it goes down to that plug there. But yeah, I'm gonna have to work out what lights do what. And I think what I'm going to be doing is replacing that whole entire board with, I'm going to try one of the Orlando Hunter TS 0001 boards. Main reason for that is because it powers that motor, and it does have lights as well, so I can turn the lights on and off if I use this. But I've got to kind of jerry rig these things here, and as I said before, work out what bulbs do what. I won't have reverse lights, I won't have indicators either. This board, it just does lights on or lights off, so I'm not going to bother with indicators and reverse lights. Just purely front lights, rear lights, that'll do for me. So yes, I've stripped this right down now, so I'm now at a good place where it is that I think that I can start to hopefully get placing these bits where I need them to be and start soldering some of this stuff together. But yeah, I've just spent quite a while, be honest with you, just going through what I have already and what I need. So I will be needing obviously a tiny little servo, so it is that I can do my my panning for the camera, because I want to put the camera on a servo so I can turn around and have a little look, because it's got this wonderful dashboard and that in it. Oh, I don't even know where I put it. There it is, so small. That's not it, that's just the seats. The dashboard's still in there, isn't it? Of course it is. Yeah, so it's got a really cool dashboard in there, and I think that would be cool to see. But I'm definitely going to have to cut that window out, because otherwise you're just going to get so much glare, as we can see there. But yeah, cut the window out, get the camera mounted on the chair, I guess, with a servo, and then somehow mount all of this stuff inside of here, along with, what else do I need? Oh, the receiver as well. So the receiver, I'm thinking we're going to go for one of these. So this is a FlySky FSBS6, which goes with the old FSGT5 controller, once again by FlySky. Absolutely brilliant controller, that one. It does everything that I need it to do. pretty standard and sort of easy to use. But either way, we're going to continue smashing through this and try and get it driving and lighting and looking, and yeah, I'm going to try and do all that stuff. Hopefully it'll work. Let us see. Okay guys, so I've just been playing around with the existing light boards, but for some reason they just don't want to work with this Orlando Hunter board. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to scrap them off, and we're going to go back to, well, standard LEDs for the front, and then for the rear I'll do the SMD LEDs. Hopefully they'll work this time, but yeah, for some reason I don't understand why. There's something on this board that's just not liking it. So yeah, I've tried it all different ways, didn't work. So yeah, I'm going to move on from that, do these, which means that I'm going to have to probably drill out these light buckets there, or light housings, whatever you want to call them, and yeah, get them in there. Obviously I want them behind the lenses, I don't want them this side of the lens. So yeah, I'm going to drill them bits there out, and yeah, keep on keeping on. So let's do that. Right, so I've put the LEDs in there and ran some cables along. Obviously I've not connected them yet. Next job, before I go too far, whilst the dashboard's out, I'm going to take this opportunity to cut along this piece of plastic here and remove this window, because as I said before, we're going to get a lot of glare otherwise. So it's got to go, I'm afraid. So I'm going to use the old trusty Dremel, and oh, I don't know, perhaps I'll take the glass out, and yeah, I reckon I'll take the glass out and then do it that way. Cool. Right, anyway, oh, I finally got that out. My goodness, that was so difficult to get out. Glad I did it off screen, because there was a few swear words going on there. Just didn't want to break it, but there you go. Anyway, so I'm going to cut along here now with the Dremel, like I said. I'm going to do that. All right, window is now out, so that's good news. And then I've also put all of the plastic back in there after cutting it. Now I've got to, I'm thinking about sorting out this FPV system. So what I've got here a tiny little, this is from Caddx FPV, CADDX FPV, and this is, it's a 3.3 to 6 volt system, so you can plug this straight into a receiver board, and it does have on it right here, there you go, look, it's got a regulator on it. Yes, I don't know, I've not used this camera for anything yet. My only issue that I can see is that this is too big. So I'm saying it's tiny, isn't it? But it's too big. I don't want the VTX on the back of the camera. So I think what I'm going to actually do is butcher this apart. So I'm going to cut it in half and resolder the VTX somewhere else within the car, so it's not right on it. And then I'm going to mount that using a Orlando Hunter 2.2 gram servo. As you can see, it's a tiny little servo. I've got an old one here that I was just using to mock things up with, so this is tiny. But yeah, if I was to stick that straight on the top of there to give my panning view, it's going to be too tall, and the problem is this is going to rub. I don't know if you can see, but this camera board itself is actually slightly smaller than the VTX board. So by taking it off is going to gain, well, I'm going to gain quite a bit of room there, really. So I'm hoping that that's going to work, and that it will still work after it is that I've butchered it and then resoldered it back together. So yeah, I'm going to do that, do this and that, and put that on the chair somehow. I might have to cut this up as well. I didn't want to do it, but I'm going to have to cut it up. Yeah, let's do that. So if I can get this done, then I need to work out exactly where I'm putting all of my cable-y stuff and running the lights to the control board. I can't quite do that yet, because once the body's on, if you know what I mean. It won't be coming off So yeah, got to run the cables for that, and I reckon it should be pretty much there. Also got to do the rear lights as well. I've not even started on them, but yes, let's do some more. Right, it's off. Time to say goodbye to all of this stuff. So this is everything that I've pulled out of the car. Get out of here. And look out, he's gone and finished it. So I managed to fit everything wire-wise in the back. It looks a bit of a jumbled mess in there, but that is because it is a bit of a jumbled mess in there. I've fitted everything in there, as you can see. That's the on-off switch. I'll probably mount that properly soon, and the battery as well. You need to be able to get to the battery. That can come in and out just about. The receiver's in there, everything's in there, but it's all in the boot. And there's nothing in the back seat, and there's nothing in the front seats apart from obviously the camera, as you can see there, which is really cool. And I also did add, I know it don't look very good, but I also did add a bit of mirror for a mirror. So yeah, that's mounted right here. So I can see backwards, because last time when I was out with an FPV vehicle, I don't know if you remember, but I got run over by my friend on an e-scooter. So, and that was because I didn't have any way to look backwards. Well, now hopefully I can look backwards. Whee! So anyway, I've switched it on, and as you can see, I push a button and I have lights, which is really cool, and they're very much brighter, I reckon, than the old ones. We've also got, it's gonna be really hard to show you this. Yeah, we can look around, and if we look onto this little doohickey I have here, which is a little VTX thing for the camera, it's gonna be hard to show you, but that's inside the cab. And look, we've got a reversing, where am I? Oh, you can see my fingers. So I'll be able to see what's coming up next to me, hopefully, and not get run over this time. But yes, I say that's really cool. Everything's working, all steering works, and yeah, I'm gonna go and quickly take this out. Come with me. I've just placed it there on a log for a minute. Hey, that's me there. Look, hello, you all right? Yes, we can drive around. Got long grass, that is. If you look about as well, yeah, see my mirror. Obviously it's going to be all flickery and stuff. This is only like a little 25 milliwatt camera and VTX system, which is what we normally use on sort of tiny whoops, which is the little drones. Oh, that's quite a long grass there. Yeah, baby. Go full power, ready? It handled it very well. That. See you again. Ah, whey! Yay! Well, that was a fun little project. I really enjoyed that one. I love putting FPV in things. But yes, I'm going to take this out some more and go and have some fun in some other places. And yeah, one last thing to do, I guess, guys, and that's thank every one of you guys who have subscribed to the channel. It really does mean a lot. And if you've not done it already, perhaps today is the day that you subscribe.
I'm doing my part.
I'm doing my part. I'm doing my part.
Give it a go. Why not? I'm going to hopefully be doing a whole load more videos very soon. all like today's one and many, many more. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I will see you on the next one. Take care, guys. Bye.